And then we talk about the feminized male. So the feminized male is someone who's abdicated his divine masculine, I guess. It's someone who doesn't have his backbone. He's supplicating to the mother, in effect. He's the people pleaser. He's the Hugh Grant. Is that right? He's a sort of, he'll turn up to a date with a bunch of roses, and everyone knows how that goes down on a date.
Yeah. You know, in these old Spielberg movies, you know, where you see the dweeby guy with the glasses.
That's right.
He's made several movies like that. Even in Jaws, you see these losers, and they can't get the chick, the blonde, you know. And there's many other, you know, sort of the campus nerds. And you will. I'm not being facetious here, because their body. I know several of these people, and their body will also show you that they're feminized. You know, in many ways. You could be wrong on occasion, but generally speaking, they're sort of slouched over, wimpy, pudgy. Now they're well known. The hipsters and the soy boys all fit this, so we don't have to really draw pictures for people, because our whole world is now absolutely littered with this type. Where did they come from? I mean, it's like something out of Doctor Who. Did these guys climb out of the slime or something?
It's funny though, because I'm sorry to interject, but I thought it was really hilarious. If you watch movies, they champion these nerds, you know, and by the end of the movie, you'll see that they somehow manage to convert the hot babe at their high school from going from the bad boy to then getting with him, and it's like it's telling such an unrealistic story. It's unbelievable.
Yes, it does. But at the same time, you'll see a lot of women who appear very masculine, who actually go around with men like this. So that's a whole other conversation. But you know, the way, say we go back one step to the feminized female. You remember how it's sort of it's not an axiom, but it's this sort of dictum that women like a tall man. He must be tall, right? See, that's the feminized female, right? Who lacks masculinity, compensating for it in a stupid stereotype. Yeah, the man may be a serial killer. He's nice and tall. In fact, most serial killers are nice and tall. Would you like one of them then? See, so when you unpeel it, you find out it's ludicrous, right? But it's entered into our culture from feminized females who really lacking an inner masculine. See, remember, if you were equal, it wouldn't matter what kind of man comes in. You judge him by his true masculinity, not by some effect of it or some simulacra of it or parody of it. Or like you said, the false, it's like an alpha male, but you know, he has some of the bearing. Well, again, the feminized male can have some of the bearing of a male because he's born a male. So he might even have, you know, the build or whatever, but that doesn't stop him being highly feminized. And as you say, bring in roses and, you know, waxing lyrical and down on one knee. And again, this is a dangerous pathological type, because that is the type of person who, along with the chivalric male, tends to deify women to heights that they don't deserve. Women should be respected, like I'm saying men should be respected, but the deification of woman just because she is woman, you're going to find it in the chivalric man, but you find it on steroids when it comes to this feminized type who looks at women as all goddesses. So mothers, women of all kinds, and women love the company of that eunuch, that sort of castrated type, you know, in parentheses, because those are the most men, and the gay man would be one of these types. Who women love their company. They can often perform a lot of the deeds of a chivalric male, but they're not as preposterous. So you get this as well. It's a flip side of the coin of the chivalric man, but to me, just as preposterous and just as pathological.